What's up? Spurs
What's
up,
going on?
Giants. How's it going, everybody? This is Phil Harris again here at the Ruckin Rooster Show. I once again am your host, Phil Harris, former Gamecock rugby player, alumnus of the University of South Carolina. We've got a very special guest here. He is a super sophomore, Jack Kelly. How the heck are you, man?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here.
Hey, man. So we've got Alumni Weekend coming up. This coming weekend just came off of a big win against Kennesaw State. I'm not sure exactly when this is coming out, but that'll tell you where we are in the process of this and when we're filming this, everybody. But tell us where you're from, Jack.
I'm from Bethesda, Maryland, right outside DC.
Okay, very nice, very nice. What is your origin story with rugby? How did you find rugby? Oh, I think he's frozen, guys.
Hello?
There we go. We're back.
No, sorry about that.
That's all right.
So origin story?
Yeah.
Okay. So I started playing rugby my sophomore year of high school because I was playing football and wrestling, and one of the guys who I played football and wrestled with had told me that his friend's brother played rugby, and my dad played at the University of Maryland, so I'd always, wanted to try it out. And then when I found out there was a club team in my area, I signed up, and I've been playing ever since.
That's awesome, man. So your freshman year, COVID shortened. You guys didn't get to play. I think there was some practices and stuff like that. But other than that, not much going on in terms of rugby. But now we're really into the thick of it with the season. Talk about that transition from basically non-existence of rugby last year to you're into the thick of it now.
No, yeah, it's been great, honestly. Last year was a bummer because we only had the one real game versus Georgia, and then all of our other games, like all the teams canceled and stuff, that was disappointing. But it's been great to get out there and play some real competition and see what our team's really made of.
That's awesome. So how many years in total have you been playing?
This will be my 5th rugby season.
Crazy, man. So when I got to Carolina, I think I was like maybe 2 or 3 years into playing rugby, but that was really rare back in my day. Like people just didn't find rugby before college.
Yeah.
So that's happening. It's so exciting for the future of collegiate rugby and also just rugby in general in the United States.
100%.
What position do you play?
I play flanker 8-man, but I've been getting mostly flanker reps this season.
Very nice. So you're one of the forwards, but you're kind of pacey. So for me, I played lock at Carolina. I also played, amazing enough, prop on the B side team. So you can tell I had very slow pace. I was not very fast at all. So they just played me wherever in the forward pack there. So let me see here. What was your recruitment to Carolina like? Why did you choose the University of South Carolina?
So academically, I chose South Carolina because I get in-state tuition from Maryland to come here because of the sports management program here. It's not offered in Maryland, so. Oh, okay. Shoot. Okay. Sorry. I'm outside of my buddy's house right now. He was asking me to move somewhere else.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, no. So what was the question again? I'm sorry.
That's all right. What was your recruitment to Carolina like, and why did you choose the University of South Carolina?
Okay, yeah. So for rugby recruitment, I played one of the guys on my team. His older brother actually happened to be the captain of the team the year prior to me coming here. And he emailed my coach, and then my coach and my dad ended up talking to him. And then he sent me some T-shirts, and I was like, oh, I mean, they sent me T-shirts. They really want me to come.
A free T-shirt goes a long way.
Yeah.
What is your major, and what do you plan on doing with your degree?
So I'm a sports management major, and I did it for the in-state tuition. And it's really interesting, honestly, learning about like how sports teams work for like behind the scenes and like ticket sales and like all the interesting like behind the scenes stuff I really never thought about. So hopefully I can go into work in sports, and I might be working for the Columbia Fireflies this summer, the minor league baseball team here.
Right. Yeah.
Get my start with an internship. So yeah, hopefully something to do with sports in some capacity.
So I did take a sports management class in college, and I always remember the professor telling me that he was talking to somebody that worked within minor league baseball, I think it was. So he was talking to this guy, and all he hears all day long is, "Oh, I love sports," from people that he's interviewing to, get a job. And his response to that was, telling my professor this, is like, well, yeah, everybody loves sports that applies to be, involved in sports, right? But it's really more about like, what can you bring to the organization? Obviously your love for sports, everybody loves sports if you're involved in it in one way or the other. So that extra stuff goes a long way. Just a tip that I heard many, many years ago.
Yeah, that's why I want to work in minor league baseball too, is because it'll give me a job to really see all the different jobs, like, because it's a smaller program. So I'll have like an opportunity to try a bunch of different stuff, hopefully, and see like what I might be good at and what I can bring to a team in the future.
Very cool. Tell us about, what is your best moment so far in a Carolina jersey?
So, I mean, my freshman year, I started at second row. So I guess finding out that I was going to be starting and then calling my dad and telling him that I was starting, he's like, "Oh, that's awesome." You know, that was probably, that was the most excited I've been. And then yesterday in the Kennesaw game, I had a nasty stiff arm on one kid, and I looked over, I was like, "Oh, that's a stiff arm."
You'll never forget those stiff arms, or like if you clear somebody out in a ruck, that always stays with you, man. Yeah. As a forward, that's what we're supposed to be doing. So
yeah.
What is your impressions of John Roberts and the other new coaches?
I love John Roberts. He's a great coach, and he really brings like the positive energy to practice every day, and it makes me excited to go to practice. I love the energy that he has. That's like my favorite thing about him, is he really does it. We can tell that he really wants us to win, and he really cares about the program, and all the stuff he's been doing for us has been amazing. So that's been awesome. Yeah,
he's a proven winner, right? And he's also an alumni of Carolina. He's an alumnus. So, I mean, that's important as well. Getting somebody back home here that wants to be here and loves this program. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are your expectations, or excuse me, what were your expectations at the beginning of the season and now?
So at the beginning of the season, I really wanted us to go out and win and make the playoffs, but unfortunately that point has passed. But for the rest of the season, I just want to win out. You know, we beat Kennesaw yesterday. We got Alabama next week, and I want to go put some points up on Bama. I think that'd be awesome.
Yes, this is going to be awesome for alumni weekend against Alabama. I will be there at that game. So as a member of the Carolina Rugby Board, I felt compelled that I need to come down. This will be my first alumni weekend ever since playing. So it's a big deal. I'm excited to get down there and see you guys in person. I've come to the CRCs when they were in Philadelphia every time that Carolina qualified, but I haven't come back to see a game in Columbia on the pitch there. So this is huge for me. So I'm excited for you guys. Hope you whoop Alabama's ass, if we can say that on here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. What is so special about the University of South Carolina?
I mean, it's just, there's really is a diverse group of students here, which is awesome. You know, there's kids from all over the East Coast here. Like, I think more than half of the rugby team isn't even from South Carolina, which, could be, depending on who you ask, like a positive or a negative. But I really like that there's like a lot of people coming from out of town. You know, as an out-of-state student, it makes it a lot easier to like relate to people and stuff. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, you know, South Carolina, you're going to get a mix of all different types of people from all over the world, not just the United States. So it is very cool. I always romanticize Carolina. Like, I still do to this day, even though I'm removed from it for like over 10 years at this point. But it is a very special place. Some people don't get that. That's just because they've never been to the campus or been a student. But yeah, it is.
Yeah, they don't know how it is down here.
Sure. Yes, sir. Let's talk about your other teammates real quick. Not to get them in trouble or anything like that, or pick on them, but I just want to call a couple of them out based on what you say. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions here. Which of your teammates is going to be the next Elon Musk? Who do you think has the best chance to be the most successful?
Most successful? I'd have to say John Golden. He just has the charisma about him to be successful, and he's a really smart guy. You know, he's just, and he works really hard. So I really think John Golden will be a successful person in life.
All right. Looking a couple years down the road, which one of your teammates do you see like leading a cult in the future? Who's the most like charismatic, draws people in, that sort of thing?
I mean, I could see Rawlings Oguna. I mean, he could start a cult if he wanted to. I would follow Rawlings anywhere if he told me so.
The last person that I interviewed said Gavin Bennett. What do you think about that answer?
Oh, 100%. Gavin could definitely lead a cult if he wanted to.
Right. I haven't had him on yet on the show here, but I definitely want to. I've heard very good things about him.
Do you want me? I'm at his house right now. You want me to go grab Gavin?
Is this where you're at? Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me say hello.
Here. I'll go run and grab. I'm in his room right now. That's where
That's
I'll work.
How weird. I didn't realize
Kevin,
that's what's going
come
on.
here. He's heard a lot about you. He wants to talk to you.
This is on the show, guys.
Mr. Harris.
He has no idea who I am.
He's putting a shirt on.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Gavin, you were voted most likely to lead a cult. Really? Yeah. This is Mr. Bennett himself.
What's up?
Hello. How's it
How you
going,
doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm going to be down there this coming weekend to meet all you guys.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
We got to get you on the show at some point. I want to interview you, man.
Yeah, no, I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, nice to meet you. I'll see you this coming weekend, and go Cox. All right.
Awesome. Yeah, go Cogs.
Thanks, man.
Go Cox.
All right. So we're back. I was not planning that at all. I had no idea where you were at, but that's awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
One more here for in terms of other teammates. All right.
Mhm.
Who is a teammate that you see being like a YouTube celebrity or famous person in general? Who has that type of ilk to do that sort of stuff in the future?
Celebrity. Brett Nelly, my buddy Brett. I could see him being a celebrity somehow. I don't know what he would do. He would have to figure that out on his own, but I think he has like the personality for it. I think he could rock the celebrity status.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So the last thing that we'll have you do here before we get you out of here, Jack, is I'm going to say one word or maybe two words. The first thing that pops into your mind, just give me one word response. Okay.
Okay.
So this is called one word association. The first one is Williams Bryce.
Excellent.
John Roberts.
Sensational.
I agree. The horseshoe.
Beautiful.
I agree with that as well. Carolina.
Awesome.
Gamecocks.
The best. All right, that's two words, but
Best is fine.
best. Yeah, number one. Uno.
All right, perfect, man. I appreciate you doing this. This has been fantastic. We finally got it in. This has been a good one. So yeah, I'll see you this weekend, and go Cox.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. Go Cox.